are listening to the hippest radio station in the Tri-City area, WAWL 103.5. This is Walk the Beat, the radio program dedicated to bringing you the latest and original music from our very own West Michigan area. This program is supported by Chemical Bank, Shoreline Insurance Agency, and Quality Hardwood Floor Installation. I'm Dave Palmer, your host today, and in the studio with me is Dale Wicks.
It's true. I'm here.
He is here, and you found it.
I found it. Yes, I did.
I just got your voicemail while
yes,
you were getting ready that you were trying to find the place.
Yeah.
I'm glad you did. And you are coming here with some fantastic music.
Good.
What I like about it is I can tell already it's a little different than what we've been hearing, and it amazes me how you singer-songwriters can keep coming up with different stuff. It's incredible. And I actually met you through John Sikovich's Local Spins posting.
Yes. Yep.
So we haven't met before.
Nope.
But so we're going to get right into some background of you. Now, where are you from?
I am from Grand Rapids, Michigan.
Okay.
I went to school at Caledonia over there.
Nice. And were you in band or anything like that to get going?
Not really. My dad wanted me to play bass in his band. I asked him to teach me guitar, and he asked me to learn bass, and I said I didn't know what that was, but I'd give it a shot. So I was maybe 13 or 14 at that time, and there was a contemporary Christian band.
And you started performing at church?
Yep. Churches.
There's lots of people have started in churches.
Yeah.
Tons of them, of them, especially some big time singers. And actually, Andrew Moore was just in, and he is going to college to be a minister.
Oh, right.
So
right
and he's doing some beautiful music. So glad that you started off on that line. And now, so from then, are you a full-time musician?
I am now.
Would you just lose a job?
I did. Yes. Yeah. I got.
Sorry.
I got laid off not too long ago, but it was time. It was time to do that. And if I wanted to have a go at playing music, then you have to have the time to really make the calls.
There's no doubt about it.
Yep.
People, and I'm continuously trying to tell the listening audience how much work is involved with this, and you're in love with what you want to do, which is music.
Oh yeah,
we are hooked on this stuff, and we've got to pursue it, and everything else in life's got to kind of work around it.
Right. Yeah.
So, let me ask you this: are you single?
No, I'm not. I have a girlfriend.
Oh,
yeah,
excellent.
She actually took the picture. She was the photographer I mentioned who wouldn't let me crop the ear off of the picture.
That's why you had to take it to heart.
Yeah. So
I gotcha.
She sang harmony vocals on 6 of the songs on there too.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, she studied vocal jazz at GRCC in the Shades of Blue.
Wow, really?
Mm-hmm.
I might have to give you a call here on something. The name of your CD is Someone Else's Songs.
Yep, it is. I have mixed feelings about calling it that because everyone asks me if they're covers, and they aren't because I wrote them all by myself.
Wrote them all yourself.
But the reason I called it that, one of them, track 3 is called Someone Else's Song. And I felt that was one of the stronger songs on the album, kind of represented it. And I also, one of my original idea in recording that was to get some kind of songwriting publishing deal. And I never wound up pursuing that because I was too busy with work.
Yeah.
And I also kind of liked the CD, so I kept it for myself. So
excellent.
Now it's just the confusing title remains.
Well, it's not even confusing. We know you wrote them. What the heck?
Yeah.
It says Dale Wicks on it.
It says I wrote them on the back, so it must be true.
That's right. And just so the listening audience knows, if you would like to win this CD from Dale Wicks, Someone Else's Songs, just write in to walkthebeatdave@gmail.com, and I will pick at random one winner, and we will make sure it gets sent to you. He even signed it. Thanks, Dale.
Yeah, no problem.
Hey, let's get to this first song.
Okay.
And it's called Suitcase.
Suitcase.
Any reason you want to do this? This particular one?
I like that one. It's a simpler song. It gets the CD off. It's a positive sounding one, and it's pretty. A lot of the way I can write lyrically can be a little obtuse at times. So that one's pretty straightforward. If you listen to the song, the allegory of the suitcase is pretty clear. It's the desire to go somewhere and then feeling too intimidated by starting to make the journey that you never get out the door, and you just have your suitcase figuratively packed in the corner.
Very good. Now, What was I going to ask you? But I heard there's some other people. Are you playing the whole thing by yourself?
Most of it.
You're doing all your own tracks?
Yeah. I sang the lead vocals and I threw in a few harmonies. Marcella sang harmonies, and the guitarist from my last band played lead guitar on 2 songs, and I had a pedal steel player on 5 of them.
Nice.
And then I did all the track 7. I played all the instruments on.
Excellent.
But I did the drumming, the bass, keyboards, all that.
Wow. Super talented.
I don't know if I go that far. But.
Well, okay, Blue. Let's hear Suitcase by Dale Wicks.
He's got his suitcase packed in the corner, but he never went anywhere. Knows he's a goner, cause he stayed put all of his days. He waited too long and now it's too late. And he's too old, too tired, the time isn't right. The same thing he said when he thought last time of the corner in the room of the same old town, packed up with daydreams of setting out with a suitcase. Oh, with a suitcase. Now he's a company man with tricks up his sleeve. He don't pay enough to stay, but too much to leave. He gets up for work before it gets light, and quitting time, it's getting near night. His girlfriend's talking about settling down. She's a practical girl that casts a disapproving frown at the corner of the room that her boyfriend keeps. Talks about at night when his sleep is deep. The suitcase. Oh, the suitcase. Are hot until they read like a movie plot. Mexico's a good time for sure. New York's got just a little bit more. He's made up his mind and he's ready to go. Somehow he never got out the door, but it runs through his mind while he's running in place. The corner of the room where it always waits. The suitcase. Oh, the suitcase. Oh, the suitcase, suitcase, suitcase. Oh, the suitcase, suitcase, suitcase. Oh, the suitcase.
You are listening to Walk the Beat on WAWL 103.5. We are back with Dale Wicks. I loved it.
Good.
You know,
that's what I'm going for.
I really like a guitar like that.
Yeah.
I don't know why. Little dirty.
That was Andrew. I didn't play the lead guitar.
Yeah. I love lead guitar.
Yeah.
I mean, I wish I could play it better, but boy, I like listening to everybody else do it. That's fantastic.
I do okay at it. I didn't want this CD to sound like my playing, really. I kind of wanted to incorporate like the pedal steel, which you'll hear on the next one.
Yeah, mixing it all up.
Yeah.
Who's playing the pedal steel for you?
A guy named Nelson Wood. He plays in the Dusty Chaps band.
Oh, yeah. I think I've actually hired Dusty Chaps. I used to book these bands for 3.5 years. I never met them.
Oh, okay.
But I'd book them and, send them on their way and say, okay, set up over there. But Dusty Chaps.
Yeah, they're really good. And he's a very talented player. He was the guitar, he taught pedal steel to people in the area, including Paul Harris, who plays in Juke Joint Hand-Me-Downs.
Nice.
And he's really good, too. So.
Right. Well, we're definitely looking to start interviewing and playing some songs from these guys from over there by Grand Rapids you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But Juke Joint Hand-Me-Downs are very good, too.
Are you mixing up with a bunch of the players over there?
Yeah. I mean, I meet people through open mics. I used to host one at Rockies in between Sam Kenny's stints there, and I hosted at Juke's for a little bit on and off.
Yeah.
They just kind of had revolving involving hosts and such.
You meet a lot of people that way, don't you?
You meet people that way. And I just go to a bunch of them, too. And a lot of my friends are musicians, and they know that I play, too. So we go and watch each other's bands. And be like, hey,
excellent.
That's cool.
It's so nice that you support each other.
Yeah.
And that's what we've been having this conversation forever, how this area is different than some areas which are very competitive. Here,
not at all.
It's like, hey, you need some help?
Mm-hmm.
Let me carry something, and then I'll set up and play while we're at it. So that's always good. That's always good. And I'm really anxious to get over there and meet a lot of players.
Yeah. There's a lot of good musicians in GR.
So this someone else's songs. Mm-hmm. Have you done other CDs besides this?
Not other good ones.
That's all right.
But this is the first one that I was really happy with. I went and had CDs made. Snake Oil Charlatans, the band that Andrew, the guitarist that you liked, was in. We recorded a CD and released it, and had copies made by a person who did that professionally.
Right.
Of that.
Nice. It's. I love the artwork on here.
Yeah. That was Marcella, my girlfriend.
Nice.
She does good work.
Yeah, she does. Is she a professional photographer?
Yeah, she does. That's not like a full-time gig for her, but she does do like weddings and special photography events. And,
Dale, how do people get a hold of you and your music?
They go to dalewicks.com.
That's not too tough.
Not hard to remember. My name only has 9 letters in it. So.
Yeah, that's nice, actually. Yeah. How about, you got Facebook, the whole thing going?
Yeah,
or just
I have a Facebook. I have Reverb Nation page. Okay. And I've been experimenting with putting stuff up on YouTube. So I have the whole album up there if you want to listen to it.
Do you have any that people can buy tracks?
Oh, yeah. The Bandcamp page, there's a link to it right off of my my dalewicks.com page.
Folks, if you like any of it, go to, what do they call that?
dalewicks.com.
Yeah, and he can download it. We can get the link to the Bandcamp and then download a song for $1 probably. Yeah,
I think it's about that. So.
Yeah, 99 cents or something like that.
The whole
Folks,
album is like $7.
Oh, man, go on out there and you are going to end up with unique stuff. That's what I love about these players around here. Nobody else has got this music.
It's unique.
Yeah, I love it. Hey, let's get to this next one. It's called The Artist and His Wife. Mm-hmm. Any background on this at all, or?
Sort of, I guess. I wrote it for an ex-girlfriend a long time ago. It's like a kind of another allegory.
And your wife and your girlfriend let you put it on this one?
I didn't tell her about it, but it doesn't really matter. It was an ex-girl. We got in right before I played it for the first time, we got in a big fight, and we broke up shortly after that. And then I put it aside for years, and then a friend of mine was getting married, and I just I thought I'd play a song for him and his new wife, and I had this song floating around that I hadn't ever recorded or played in front of people except for the once. And then I thought, why don't I play it for these guys, these lovely people who I like, because it'll mean something now.
Right.
And it did. So
they gave it a purpose. So, yeah. They gave it another purpose.
So I kind of rediscovered it, and then I put it on the CD.
Very good. Very good. Excellent. You didn't have to craft it for them or nothing. You just kind of.
No, I just went. I mean, I found out when I was going to an open mic, and then I just kind of tried to remember all the words and just went for it. So
well, excellent. Blue, we're looking at The Artist and His Wife. Will you please play it for everybody? From Dale Wicks.
I drew my life on paper yesterday, a picture of my days and all my dreams. Those pleasant with an optimistic face, those shattered lying dead by twisted strings. But everything I drew was not enough, and my picture still remained quite incomplete. So I drew myself with eyes on the horizon, and then I drew you standing next to me. The picture that I choose to show my life changes with the words I choose to say. A thoughtless gesture turns it into night, my dedication found myself and I'm in love. I choose joyous colors of the brightest hue, and my sketchbook palette glittered like stars on the day I finally rendered you. As a portrait, my life's no great work of art. As a cameo, it isn't very grand, but draw me as a study of the heart, and together we will draw a happy man. I couldn't ask for more than what you give, and you couldn't give me more than what you do, and together we are beauty in itself, as we stand against forever lovers do. We stand against forever lovers do. Lovers true.
You are listening to Walk the Beat on WAWL 103.5. We are back at the Greenhouse Studio with Dale Wicks. Another good song.
Good.
Me and Blue are discussing. Blue was saying, what do you think that sounds like? Does it sound like anybody? I guessed Jim Croce. And he goes, that's the one I was thinking. And he was thinking James Taylor also. So sounds to me like you...
Yeah, 70s singer-songwriter.
Yeah, but I mean, you're kind of part of both and come up still your own self, which is tough.
Yeah, it's just, you try not to copy people, but it sounds, a lot of it similar.
Yeah, but I mean, you sound fantastic. You still have your own thing going on. I can tell by the way you're mixing it and producing a lot of this stuff. It's a James Taylor's not going to go off the wall that far on anything on some of his stuff, because I heard him talk. He goes, I got this little safe zone. It works. I stick with it.
Yeah.
You know, and
if I sounded like James Taylor, I wouldn't want to sound like anybody else.
Yeah, that is true. That is true. And he is a hero of mine myself. Excuse me. So, hey, how do we? I know you're performing quite a bit, aren't you?
Yes, I have.
One more time, how do we get to you for your schedule?
DaleWicks.com. It's. I have a widget, which is something that just it shows all the shows that I have entered into my Reverb Nation page. Okay. And it puts that right on the front page of my website.
Nice, nice. Hey, we were talking about a little bit in between while the music was going about these open mics.
Oh, yes. That's true.
Sounds like you've done quite a few.
I have done. I try to visit each one in the Grand Rapids area at least once. And it's a lot of the times it's a good way to get booked for a show if it's a place that does both open mics and shows.
Right. You know, I didn't think about that.
Yeah.
Get out there and start playing. It's kind of a sneaky way
to get your foot in the door.
That's nothing wrong with that. They're probably looking for it.
They are, yes.
Yeah, they got their eyes and ears open, ready. Oh, and I'm sure there's a little buzz if somebody's halfway decent. They're going, hey, by the way, he's going to be up next. And
right.
So that's cool. And we were talking about how some people can play.
Yeah.
And other people are having a little trouble with their vocals or something.
Yeah, and that's I mean, that's a good place to get it all ironed out. Yeah, in front of people, because playing in front in a crowd where you can hear yourself and everyone is listening is a lot different than playing in your room and just kind of
isn't it though?
Yeah, you have to do both, but you have to.
And I'm always talking to the listening audience. That is just one step in so many steps it takes to learn how to perform in front of people, and it's one of the hardest for a lot of performers. What I think what some people don't understand is that when you first start, you're scared out of your wits. And, you know, but it's guys like you that are hosting these open mics that are encouraging everybody to play, and you also get to see them evolve into better players.
Yeah, that was a very rewarding thing back when I was hosting it. I mean, I still encounter it because I try to hit at least once a week.
Oh, nice. Good for you. You know, we have a good friend of ours that's on the Walk Beat board, Rick Van Wielden. He is the most dedicated patron of local artists. He goes to maybe 2 to 4 a week to listen to people that are playing. And I tell you what, it is important. It is important. I'm terrible at it. That's why we send Rick. Rick, make sure you hit him.
Yeah.
And, I'm trying to do it my way or this way, but it's all good. So thanks for helping out with that. And you also kind of cut your teeth on the open mics yourself, you were saying.
I did, yeah. I started going, but I actually went to law school for a little while, and I needed some kind of release. So I started doing the one at Billy's with Gabe James is running that one back then. And I did that, and then I decided I liked that better than going to law school.
So we're not calling you up in case I get in trouble. I can't take care of even a parking ticket.
I would be very good at misrepresenting you, but other than that, no.
Hey, don't worry about it. Let's go for it anyway. So the next song we're going to work with is called Ghost Town.
Ghost Town, yes.
And do you have any background on it? Do you have any extra performers on here?
Nelson played steel. There's some layered harmonies on the chorus, but Sella didn't sing them. I did. So.
Okay. And you did this all at your house?
Yeah. I had a house in Easttown that I was living at. Really good active drum space in the basement.
Oh, nice.
Concrete walls kind of packed in. So.
Yeah, because the one thing, we give instruments away at Walk the Beat. And when you give away a drum set, the parents are always going, geez, can this be in the basement? What about moisture? Can it be out in the garage? And you're just going, just throw a pad on it or something to help the kids out. But and when you're gone, they can beat the living daylights out of them. Hey, let's get to this next song.
Okay.
It's Ghost Town. Is it any town we know of? Is it a real town?
No, it's not a real town. I think it's been like 3 analogies in all these songs. But no, it's just, I think it's the whole theory of that song is that if you don't know what you want, then you're sure not to get it. Kind of thing, and if you don't define your mistakes, you'll keep making them over and over again.
That is very good. That's absolutely true. I mean,
it's also a really old song that I never had a good recording of it. So I listened back at my old one and thought I can do a lot better than this. So I decided to try it again here.
Nothing wrong with that, man. How many songs do you think you've written?
Oh boy.
I mean, we talking about 50, 100, 1,000?
I would say at least 1,000 over the years.
Wow.
Because I write several songs a year. I tried to it was 2012. I tried to make myself write 40 songs in that year, and I wrote about a song a day back when I was in high school, learning the guitar.
Wow.
Because at the time, I didn't really want to be a lead player. I just wanted to write songs. And
I
learned to sing because you can't always tell other people to sing your stuff and have them listen. Singers are divas.
Gotcha. I like your analogy there. But hey, singers are great people.
They
too,
are.
man.
They are. They're just, they like to write their own material a lot of the times.
Yeah, they do. Well, I tell you what, Blue, everybody I know is going to enjoy Ghost Town by Dale Wicks.
It's a ghost town in your arms. Shades of lovers come and go. All your lovers in your arms. All your life you sleep with ghosts. When the day is done and the night has come, you don't wanna be alone. You don't wanna be alone. It's amazing the way you change when all your lovers remain the same. everybody's a common face. You try not to notice either way. When the day is done and the night has come, you don't wanna be alone. 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 You don't wanna be alone.
You are listening to Walk the Beat on WAWL 103.5. We are back in the studio with Dale Wicks. Just listened to Ghost Town.
Mm-hmm.
I could tell in the first 10 seconds there that you have probably brought in, how many instruments was in that in the first 10 seconds?
I played some organs and piano. I did harmonica, drums and bass, my guitar, and Nelson Steele. So however many that was.
Well, you know what I love about it is you created it out of, doesn't sound like anybody I've heard. Mm-hmm. And you created that from zero.
Well, yeah, whenever I write a song, I don't just write chords. I know how the finished product sounds in my head. I chip away at all the ideas that I know to get what fits and what doesn't. And then once I get it sounding like I want it to, then I leave it. So
Nice, nice. You know, everybody has a process. Let me ask you this. How long do you think it took you to produce that one song?
that one song?
Just a guesstimate. So people, I mean, by the time you write it, you figure out what you're going to do with it. By the time you lay down all these tracks, you put it in a case. I mean, how long do you think it took for that song?
Well, it took 8 months for like the whole album, just of all the work, I guess. And that song was written previously. I wrote that back when I was maybe 10 years ago or something like that. I don't know. It came together pretty quickly, I thought.
But by the time you're done, you probably got a good 40 hours into it.
Yeah, it's hard when, way more than that.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to get the listening audience to understand.
Well, it's tricky for me, too, because I play so many of the instruments that are on the CD that I have to lay them all to a metronome, and it's not always easy to get the feel of a full band when you're playing to a metronome, and a lot of the performances will be good performances, but they'll be out of time, so I won't be able to sync the other instruments up to them. So I'll have to go back and do it, or the metronome will get me confused as I'm kind of getting the rhythm going in my head.
Isn't that something?
To start over, yeah.
Most people that don't record don't understand that that metronome. When a producer goes like this, "Hey, I'm going to put a click track on for you." If you're not used to a click track, it's going to screw you up.
Yes, it will.
I want to thank you for coming in today. We love your stuff.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
If somebody wants to win this, email me at walkthebeatdave@gmail.com. And I'm just at random going to start picking. Every week we're going to give away more and more CDs, and there'll be other stuff that we're going to be doing here at Walk the Beat. I appreciate you being here. And remember, everybody, listen local.